But in the end today, what corporates are really looking for are people, soft skills that students will hear from me over and over till they are finally placed.
Hi Alessandro, long time.
On time, how are you?
I'm doing absolutely fine. Boys and girls, please welcome Alessandro, sir. He is the managing director of SDA Bocconi, and he's done his education from Bocconi University. And he's a serial entrepreneur. He's done really cool stuff in India. Some things I'm allowed to tell you, something I'm not. But he is also very big into luxury marketing. He's launched many startups in his life. The best thing I like about sir is he's traveled 120 countries. Am I right, Alessandro? You've traveled 120 countries?
You're right, yes.
This is so amazing. Sir, I can keep talking about you in detail, but sir is one of the, I would say, the man behind SDA Bocconi Asia Center, and he's a big fan of profile, he's a big fan of scholarship. So today I want to help you in the next 15-20 minutes and ask him some questions which are like slightly difficult for him to answer, but it's going to be helpful to all of you guys. And sir is very good friend with most of the business school directors in the country, whether it's IIMs or Narsi Monjit of the world, but sir and SPJainers of the world. Sir, let's get into details. What is the significance of profile for an MBA aspirant, and is it really important, or it's only about the CAT and NMAT scores?
Well, I think it's the most important thing, and we've been saying that since we started 10 years ago. It's actually our 10th anniversary in India, and our 50th in Italy of the business school, and 120th of the university. So for the last 10 years, I've been saying that profile is the main thing, and now everybody's saying that, but we've been saying that we were the first, and we've been really working on that, focusing on that, because, well, in terms of academics, we are number 3 in Europe, and so on. All our rankings are above anybody else in India. But so academics are very strong. But in the end today, what corporates are really looking for are people that can deal with the fast-changing world and very fast-changing India. So those soft skills that students will hear from me over and over till they are finally placed, those soft skills that allow you to adapt to different environment. There are disruptions in sectors every year nowadays. So models that we're holding for 20, 30 years do not hold anymore. So you need people that if there is a disruption, if there is suddenly the competition gets global, suddenly there is a new competitor that comes out with a totally different business model. So you need people that are able to adapt, to foresee that and to adapt. So a profile above CAT, all the exams for sure, CAT and MAT and so on are very important. So there is under a certain level we don't go. But it's the overall profile that is important. So we were talking about traveling. Traveling is, for example, a very important feature that people were smiling at the beginning. Just like we were mentioning that we both do scuba diving and a lot of activities. So the more activities you do, the more you open your mind, the more you see things with different perspectives, which in turn gives you the ability then to understand situations, to understand why situations are coming and how to quickly adapt, because you don't have that just one perspective. So you are very strong like a computer, but you have only one perspective. No, if you have a profile, you've done a lot of things, and a lot of things for us, what do we award in terms of, we'll see later, scholarships, people that have done, for example, a lot of sports activity, arts.
Just before that, sorry for interrupting. Alejandro, I keep telling them like keep learning new technologies. Like analytics is a big thing right now. Blockchain is like really crazy. I mean, it's going to change the world how things are working. Digital marketing, everyone's doing that. Everyone's got Google certifications, but and machine learning and all these jazzy words right now. So do you also recommend them if they've got some certifications like this, like a new age technologies in their profile? It shows that these guys have got some learning abilities also.
That I put them in a must nowadays. Okay, nowadays, just like us academicians, we need to teach the pillar of knowledge like marketing, finance, and so on. Students need to be certified and to be able to handle well analytics, blockchain, machine learning, and so on. If you don't know those things nowadays, you're out. You're totally out of the market. That's, but still for me, those are hard skills. Okay, when we talk about profile, it's more about communication skills, thinking out of the box, adapting, meeting management. So those skills that allow you to understand people, to understand situation, and to adapt your behavior, your models that you have learned, your analytics. Analytics, you have to know how to use them.
Yeah.
Okay, but which analytics to use? That's part of the soft side.
Great.
So blockchain has to be there, but sometimes blockchain is totally unsustainable. Okay, for its costs and for its actual sustainability. Some other times you have to, despite the unsustainability, you have to make use of it.
Yeah.
Because you give certain transparency, for example,
Yeah.
and traceability to your processes, which we do, for example, with the brand I was telling you, Vaishali S.
Yeah.
We are the only one that we're not only sustainable, but we're obliged to go on blockchain to certify the traceability, because otherwise there's too much greenwashing nowadays.
Yeah.
So those capabilities to use these hard skills, these technical skills, are fundamental today.
Great.
Otherwise, analytics is huge. How do you use? You cannot use all analytics.
Lovely.
You have to understand which ones and how and to which extent to use.
That's amazing. So, boys and girls, on the profile, if you're doing any certifications, summarizing the whole thought, what Alessandro is trying to emphasize on is application of the same things in your day-to-day life is going to be really, really helpful. So, if you're doing a certification, pick up an industry like it's very new for me, like how fashion industry is also involving blockchain. This is lovely. This is lovely. Great. Thanks for joining in, Alessandro. Have a good night and enjoy your wine in Italy. And I'm going to take care of these guys and and make sure that these guys work hard.
Great. Looking forward to traveling with you, Raul.
Thank you so much. We're planning to go to scuba diving someday, and I hope that day comes soon.
The season is starting.
It is.
Take your word.
It is. Thank you so much for joining in. Take care. Bye-bye, Alessandro. Have a good night.
Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye.